HQ, and we're going to meet the team behind the world's #1 crypto trading robot. My name is Kyla, and I work in growth here at Tafabot, and I make sure that everything that happens here in the HQ gets communicated to all of our Tafa fans all around the world. Now, I'm excited to show you guys the rest of the team. Let's go.
Hello everyone, I'm Irish and I work in operations here at Tafabot. I oversee all units and make sure we're always working to give you the best trading experience.
Hello guys, I'm Isra. I work in the growth department at Tafabot. I make sure that you have the best trading experience. I provide you all the educational resources that you need.
Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Remy and I run product strategy and product design here at Tafabot. What that really means is I'm responsible for bringing out the new features, functions, and overall app experience for you guys as we grow.
Hi, my name is Solo. I'm an engineer at Tafabot. We make trading easy and smart for you.
Hey guys, my name is Gary. I work on development here at Tafabot to make sure that you have tap on time on the app.
Hi guys, we're glad to have you at the Tafabot HQ. I'm Samuel Benedict, CEO at Tafabot.
And now we'd like to introduce you to Mr. Dogecoin. He fuels all of our tummies and provides us with all of the snacks here at the Tafabot HQ. Now that you've met the core team here at the Tafabot HQ, we'd like to invite you to come swing by our office. We'll see you here at Business Bay, Dubai, UAE. Bye!
Hello, Tafans. Welcome once again. As always, we're going to be jumping into the chart. If you're joining us for the first time, this is our live section where we do give you trade configuration that you can directly use on Tafabot to become profitable. And once more, the Zoom chat is always open. If you do have a feedback or a question, you could send that in, and I do work to answer as much as possible before the end of the session. So much exciting news coming out this week is first the new Tafabot app that is going to be out by Wednesday. So we just on 2 days countdown to that already. We're super excited about that, and we're going to be showing what are the steps that you're going to use on the new Tafabot app. So when you do get the app, you're going to find already several top traders in the community on the mirror section. So if I do click on copy mirror, you're already going to find several community leaders, traders that you can directly follow and copy their trade. For instance, we're going to try to copy a trade and we're going to see how simple that is, that we don't necessarily need to put up the setup ourselves or be in the section like this anymore if you're following any of the traders. So there are going to be much more traders. There are over 30 of them already here that you can directly follow, and we're still bringing more traders on board. So a few things to note on the type of trader you want to follow is you also want to join the traders community to see the results of the people following him and how his community is faring. Also, you're able to see the individual bot of the trader that you want to copy, what the bot has done this month. So if the bot has made 20, 40, 50, 100% this month, you're going to see that. So you do quite well know what kind of the bots you're copying from that trader. So I'm going to go ahead to copy one of the bots here. And like we also did explain, unlike the current app, this new app allows you to copy one bot with whatsoever capital that you have. This means that the bots are not restricted anymore per capital. In the current app, you need to have a $100 bot to copy a $100 capital, a $200 bot. So that doesn't exist anymore. It is now seamless. So I can go ahead and copy this bot with any amount of capital within the range of capital specified by the owner. So straight away, we're going to copy this bot over here. So we want to copy it with $500. And then we're going to select the exchange, that we want to use this bot for. So I'm going to go for OK. So this just shows you the exchange you have connected on your Tafabot app. So if you've not connected any exchange, you need to make sure that you've connected the exchange already. So I'm going to go ahead and select OKs. And then I'm going to confirm my copy. And my bot is already copied. And there I go. I have the bot over here. So it's totally called the name of the owner of the bots that you're copying. So you can see I copied a Charles Martingale bot. And also, like we did say, the bots are now placed on the same section, which means that there's no different section as to how you see the bot you're copying. If we do click on the $ over here, we're going to see the bots among all the bots that I have. So you can see I have a futures mirror bot that I just copied with also other bots that are my personal bots. So I'm going to go ahead to view the bots. So yeah, I can see every tiny details that this trader is doing. Now, we also made it much better in the sense that if for any time that this trader stops trading or is no longer active with this bot, you're going to get an alert that this trader is no longer active with this bot. You might want to consider copying another trader. Also, if this trader starts going wrong in the configuration, the bot is also going to go off to secure you from that. Also, if you've copied a bot, you don't need to delete the bot because you want to increase the capital. So for example, we started this bot with a $500 capital and we've made some profit. And now we feel like we want to use $1,000 on this bot so we can directly edit the capital without necessarily deleting or changing the bot. So you can keep copying the same strategy and just update the capital to say, now we want to use $800 to continue copying this bot. Now this exchange is not connected. So you can directly just edit that. You could switch the exchange like I just did. If you were copying on any other exchange, you can totally just switch the exchange that you're copying on to any other exchange that you feel. So it is 100% seamless. And for any point in time that you decide you don't want to continue with this trader, then you can directly remove the copying from that trader and you can look for any other trader to copy. It is that simple, that seamless. Once you've done this, you don't need to do any other setting on your Tafabot app. As we do the live setup every day, automatically your bot will be following those setup without you editing it again or pre-configuring those bots again. Let me know if this is exciting. Now you can say to join Tafabot, you only need 3-step system. The user just needs to get on the app, look for a trader to copy. You could also recommend a trader and directly copy a bot. Straightforward. You don't need to go back to the app, open the app to see how it's doing. Everything is 100% seamless. All right. The user is asking, can I copy with $50? That totally depends on the trader, but generally most of the bots you're going to find are going to be from $100 so they can cover up for the strategy. Now, if you're looking for setup for $50 and the rest, you might consider a much more customizable setup. Also, several users are asking, can you show how the bot speed is done? So if you do go to the new app, I'm going to go over to the license. So we've also updated the license system on the new app. So first thing to note is there is no bot speed different for any other license anymore. So every bot is flowing at the same level of speed. Also, if you're copying someone's bot, at the same time, the bot of that individual is making a trade, either taking a new trade or exiting a trade, you're going to be doing the same thing at exactly the same time, not later on. So if the person you're copying has made 10 profit, you will also be making 10 profit. There will not be things like you have 7 profit while the person you're copying has 10. That doesn't exist anymore. So everything is 100% seamless. So first thing is there is no bot speed anymore. All the bots are super fast using the same speed level. And there is no limitation to the amount of bots that you can create. So if you do look over here at the license, different specification, you can create as much bot as you want. you can start as much bots as you want. So if you want to run 20 bots with a $100 license, you can directly run 20 bots at the same time. There is no restriction as to that. There are still restrictions on the number of exchange. For starter, you still have the 3 exchange to run with, which is very, very sufficient. All right, a user is already saying this is big cheating for some of us who went for higher license. We're still coming to that. And for those who wants to own a mirror, if you are already an active trader and you want to own a mirror, you need from advanced license to be able to own a mirror. So that is one of the perks of the higher license. You also have all the exchange to connect with, unlike the lower license. And this is the most important one. The higher your license, the higher the capital your bots can trade with. So what does that mean? If you're using the starter license, if you set up all of your bots, your capital in all of the bots, if you're using 20 bots or 100 bots, should not be a maximum exceeding $3,000. For the advanced, you're able to use bot setup with capital up to $25,000. And then for the pro, you're able to use up to $100,000 capital in all of your bots. So now you have equal speed. You're able to make the same amount of profit, but your capital differentiates your license. So this is part of the exciting stuff with the new app, that you have all the bot speed, unlimited bots that can run at the same time. So for the user that said this is cheating, I hope that is clear that it is not. You got more for the higher license than you normally had. All right, there's so much feedback and comment. This is fantastic. This is very exciting. I can't wait for this new board. So there's so much we're looking forward to. So get ready by Wednesday. You want to look for a trader and directly plug into. Now, if you are a trader yet, that is not yet on Miro, you just need to consistently follow the setup, and you need to consistently be on profit. You need to consistently follow a secure setup and the live trading system. And you should also get the auto approver to be able to own a Miro, which is so much amazing. It allows you to build your community really good. There's so much feedback. This is fabulous. This is fantastic and very fair. That's amazing. As I said, this is why I cherish Tafa. Speed is the thing. Hooray. Amazing. As I said, my name is Chibuzo, and I just want to say thank you, Tafa. That is amazing. So there's so much more we're looking forward to in the new app. And we're still holding one more bigger excitement that is going to be coming out tomorrow. So you're hearing that for the first time on this call, that there is something big, a bigger announcement, which we've been talking about, that will be coming with a new app that is going to be announced by tomorrow. So you want to stay tuned to what we are going to be saying to you tomorrow. We want to ensure that every Tafabot user is at the top of their game. Amazing. A user said, now is the time for influx of subscriber. That's amazing. A user said, my name is Ifetsi and I am very impressed. That is amazing. Tafa to the moon. There's so much feedback, so much comment. We're excited. We trust you're excited. Tomorrow, there's going to be much more excitement when you do hear the news that we're going to be releasing about the new app. There's still so much question. I'm going to try to answer as much as possible before we do go into the trade for the day. As I said, this is great. Tafa, keep to their promise and keep getting better. As far as crypto is concerned, that is amazing. We're always improving. A user said, I can't sleep until I see the new app. User from China, Numeria from China. That's amazing. We can't wait for you to see it also. Amazing. Another user, how will the new app work? Is this something that we'll have to download? Yes, of course. The new app will be available on the Several Store, Play Store, and iOS. You'll need to update your current app. And one thing to note, once the new app goes live, the current app is going to totally disconnect. So you need to upgrade to the new app. But this will not affect your trade at any point. If you have a trade running, they're still going to continue as they should, but you need to upgrade to continue accessing the app. Another is a vote of thanks to Tafabot team from South Sudan. That is amazing. Tafabot, South Sudan. Tafabot has enabled me to put food on my table. There is so much exciting comment. This is lovely. We're glad about the work Tafabot is doing. Amazing. Another is that, do we need to download the app or need to update it? Yes, you're going to update to the current app. We have another one says, innovation at its peak, the perfect plan for financial freedom, long live Tafabot. There's just so much. We can't go through all of them. If I did miss anyone, you want to send it into the community Telegram group, and we're going to have a lot of leaders there answer to those. I have one more that I want to read. He just said, good news, I'm very glad to be here. Amazing. My prayer is that God keeps Tafabot, you and the company flowing higher. There's so much excitement. Amazing. That is absolutely amazing. All right, Stefan, I see there's a lot of excitement. I am wondering how the excitement is going to be by tomorrow when you do hear the bigger news about the app. We can't wait for you to hear that by tomorrow before the app release. All right, there's still so much feedback and question. I'm going to try to go through all of those when we are done. So now we want to jump straight into the charts and see what we should expect. All right, so if you've been following us, we did call for the market decline about a week ago. We've been calling that couple weeks back. And then it was much more definite about a week ago when we did say a lot of altcoins are going to go between 20 to 50% dump, and BTC is going to be at 27,500. So we've seen that happen already. BTC even went as far as 27,100, tried breaking into the 26 zone. Now, when we explained that, I did talk about that there are two levels that we're watching out for BTC. Number one level is the 28,600. And if that fails, we're now looking at the 27, 26-ish level. Now, when that does fail, then we said it's going to be a trouble how BTC does react at that level. Now, what I did expect BTC to do earlier was to find some support around the 28K level and start doing a bounce, which we talked about last Friday. And when we do bounce up to a 30K level and find rejection again, then we might have the capacity to go down. But that did not happen. What happened is BTC went straight down without any of those barriers into the 27,100. Now, that is very, very particular. That is something to note particular about that movement because that automatically invalidated the previous structure that we talked about. In the previous structure, we explained that we are expecting to take in BTC bounce and try to do a sell again when it does go up and then find a better entry downward after another dump. But BTC going through all of the different structure without any support, what this could mean is we're going to be finding support around the 26,500 level. Now, if that does happen, right now we're at 27,400. If that does happen at a 26,500 level, we might not be seeing any further low anymore. So unlike the previous plan where we talked about selling off our long and looking for new rebuy, if that does happen, we're going to be hitting a lot of our long position and we won't be looking at selling for any short-term dump because all of the dump would have already executed at around the 26,500 level. Now, if BTC doesn't have a bounce from today, I'm expecting between now to Wednesday, we should be hitting, if that doesn't happen tonight, the 26,500 level where we're going to find a major support around here to be able to push forward. Now, why BTC is having that decline, also with the BTC money flow over here, we are almost getting down to the previous 46.8% flow around here. We're almost going there. Altcoins, on the other hand, is finding a super support. Now, this is what we've been talking about, that when BTC start declining, we're going to have a short-term super bullish altcoin market. So we already see altcoin forming those patterns to create a bullish atmosphere. And you would notice, despite all of the BTC dump, we still have several markets like BNB. If you're on the BNB trade, you possibly have taken more than 3 strategies, or you're done with your strategy. We still have market like BNB that is progressively going up. We also had market like SSP that did a super pump, and several other markets are holding up higher than the dump that BTC has done. Now, ideally, at this level of dump of BTC, so many altcoins would have been absolutely dead, but we don't see that happening, which shows a lot of strength for the altcoin market. We also see MKRO at the hedge of 700. We see BNB super bullish already, and we also see Ethereum only able to do a 4% drop. So this was our first Ethereum entry around here, and Ethereum was only able to do a 4% drop. So this is something very, very interesting, why we want to stay long on several altcoins. This is the point, that you don't want to be short on altcoin. Of course, there could be a short-term trade with altcoin where you go short because of BTC hitting 26,500. But again, we don't like to take mini short-term action like we did explain before the short that we took on the general market. We don't want to take such kind of trade. We want to take trade where the market is moving to in the long term. So you don't want to be in a short at this point, even if BTC does have that sharp $1,000 decline from where it is right now. We're going to find Ethereum and all of this market bouncing back to their previous bullish level. We also see the same thing trying to happen with So was only able to do 6% dump. That is quite interesting, quite unique. And we had a major pump of about 20% with SSP that is also back to the same level where it started. That is one market you don't want to touch right now. And we are also looking at Dodge. So all our longs are in. If you're not yet there, you want to look at those same trade setup that we posted earlier in the setup group for MKRO, for BNB, for Ethereum. We don't want to be long on BTC at this point. We want to focus on altcoins, and you want to hit in those long, including the long for So. Now, if BTC does have that sharp decline, we could see a 5-6% drop on several altcoins, and that would give you your second entry into the market for even better profit. So long term, we're super long. We're getting bullish on altcoin at this point, and we're going to see how that's unveiled based on how BTC would react. Right now, if we don't find a bounce, then we want to look at that at the second level of 26,450. So we're going to be looking at several markets also that could be having heavy bounce on altcoin. And one of the things we want to do with our setup from now is to simplify it to some specific markets. So we're going to be taking out 10 major markets. So if you have several markets you want to recommend that you think it is super good, you want to send that into the Telegram community chat right after this call. You want to recommend your best market. We're going to be choosing 10 best markets that is going to be our focus from now on the live setup. So we're going to always dive into the charts of those markets and find always the best profit we can get from those 10 particular markets as our 100% focus. Of course, one of them is going to be BNB, like you know, and we're also going to have BTC in view. So you want to recommend all the markets that you want us to put in our portfolio list. You don't want to say there's already a lot of persons sending that in here. You want to send it into the Tafabot community Telegram group. Right after this call, we're going to see what coin has the highest recommendation to be added, and then we're going to pick those particular coin and add them to our portfolio watch list. We want to have a 10 portfolio watch list for our daily live setup. Once again, for those who are not in any strategy, you want to look forward to the strategy already posted in the setup group. You want to take especially BNB, Ethereum, and MK Arrow setup. Sol is also a very, very good setup that you also want to take. I have all of my setup already running. BNB has done about 3 to 5 strategy. If yours is complete, you want to restart it at this point for more entry. Now we look forward to BNB reclaiming the 336 level, and then we might be seeing the 350 level. At that point, we should be able to get over 10 strategy period happening. You want to restart that strategy again. So for the user asking, should you restart BNB? Yes, go ahead, restart that strategy. Again, there's already a lot of coins. You want to send it into the Telegram once more. Into the Telegram group, we're going to filter the number of recommendation and pick from. So I'm going to jump right again into the Zoom chat and see how much more feedback we can handle before we do call it a day. As I said, I really love you so much. That's amazing. Thank you. I do love you too. And all the Tafabot team, thank you so much. Tafabot will always be the best. That is amazing. We're glad about that. Okay, and then several coin recommendation, FET, LDO, FIL. You want to send that right into the Telegram community group. Then another user said, X market automatically closed on Saturday. I didn't create that again. Please advise. Yes, you can directly go and create that again. You can start it up once again. Okay, he said, please, if someone is set up BNB for the first time now, how many strategy periods should you go? You want to go for the 5 strategy period. Once BNB does reclaim this level, we might see a little bit resistance at that point before we do go for new highs. So you want to stick with 5 strategy at this point. Once that change, we are also going to be updating. So once again, all our longs are in the same way we called the dump when the whole crypto market was talking about BTC going to 40K, 60K. When it was at 31K, we said we are shorting everything. It's the same way right now. A lot of crypto communities are shorting the market. We are out of our short and we're saying we are bullish at this point. We are always calling the market before it happens. So you want to jump in right away and start printing money. Okay, for any user who says you're restricted on the Telegram, you're possibly restricted by the Telegram bot itself for maybe policy failure, I don't know. But you want to reach out to any admin there and they're going to unrestrict you. So that's an automatic restriction by the bots. You want to reach out to an admin. I don't have that access. So the admin is going to sort that out. For a lot of you recommending FIL, FET, LDO, we are also going to look into those among our 10 portfolio lists. So that is going to be it for today. You want to sit tight tomorrow and wait for the big announcements that would be coming up. A user said, I'm on SSP. If you're on short, then you want to close it. If you're on long, you're absolutely good. We are still on the long position. You can let it run, let it keep running and printing money. So while we call it a day, once more, jump into the Telegram community group, send your coin recommendation for the portfolio building, and also look forward to the big announcement that is going to be out by tomorrow. Thank you so much, Tavern. It's been a wonderful time. Let's go print some money once again and spread the news of Tafabot.